Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Sunday the 19th, and today was a gorgeous day outside, absolutely beautiful, a little bit windy, but not really a problem at all. I got up in the 40s today, I believe. It was melting everything in sight. Ended up making a run up to Ottumwa to hang out with my buddy and his dad and that, kind of chill out, have a little smoke some cigars and just kind of shoot the shit like we do. Like usually once a week I try and get up there. I went ahead and left Bruce, my Great Dane, with some friends that last week I was up there. He kind of, I don't know, weirded out, got really strange and stuff. He went to go inside, the dogs freaked him out. He just had like a really uncomfortable time. He was just crappy the rest of the day, all night up there, and then the ride home he was acting weird all night. And I thought, instead of putting him through the stress, there's some friends of mine that love seeing him, their kids love seeing him, playing with him all day. So I went ahead and dropped him off there, ran up to Ottumwa like I said, hung out there, had a good time. I was going to kind of see about going for a run up there with my buddy, and he wasn't feeling up for the run, and I could have ran anyway and just ran by myself, but I would rather talk to him and BS and that kind of thing. And then I realized how nice it was outside. I should have went ahead and said the heck with it and ran my second marathon today. The weather was absolutely stunningly beautiful. Would have been a beautiful day for it to do. And they're calling for it to turn off really crappy again. They're calling for like a high of I think 6 in a couple days. So definitely weird weather we're having. We usually have a good January thaw every year, so kind of if we look back in history around here in Iowa, a lot of times we will get a nice warm few days there in January that just kind of makes everything super muddy, super gross out, and then it'll freeze back up again, give us a nice cold February, and then March kind of goes in and out, and then January can also be a weird weather month. So other than that, had some chicken jambalaya type stuff up there and some Wisconsin cheese soup. It's actually pretty good stuff. It's like, I think the jambalaya stuff is like called Slap Your Mama Cajun something or another. It's a really weird, strange name for food, but it was good. A little bit on the spicy side, but really good food. Definitely, I had no problem at all with it, but it's one of those things like if I was feeding it some back to my grandma, she definitely couldn't have ate that at all. She doesn't do spicy food very well. So I went ahead and stopped by, like I said, dropped the dog off earlier, hung out with them, talked to them, played with their kids for a little while and stuff, had a good time there. And then headed up, and I got back, and I stopped at the gym, went in and got changed up, ready to go for some cold weather running. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't real cold, but it cooled off quite a bit this afternoon. This evening, I finally had a chance to actually get out and run. Went inside, got on the bike, got myself warmed up there a little while, and then went for my nice little run around town. Ended up running over by their house, picking my dog up on the run, which I couldn't pick up my food bowl, toys, that kind of stuff. I dropped up with him also. Just grabbed my dog and a leash. Couldn't stay very long because I had my Road ID app that was still going. I had to be in and out of there within 5 minutes. And also, it's kind of already starting to build up a sweat. If I stood inside very long, I was going to get much more, sweaty in that. And then going back outside in the cold was going to definitely suck. So definitely had a good time with the whole deal. Finished out the run, ended up doing a little over 5K. Everything was doing good. My watches were screwing up. It's really pissed me off. It's keeping the accurate time, keeping accurate distance and all that stuff. When I look down at it, it says I'm running like an 18 or 19 minute plus mile. And it's driving me crazy. It's absolutely pissed me off. I got back, it says my best pace was like 15:55, which is ridiculous because it says my average pace was a 10, like 05 or some crap. So I'm not really sure how I can have an average pace at 10:05 and my best pace be 5+ minutes slower than that. So hopefully I can get it all figured out. I've contacted Garmin through Twitter and stuff. Hopefully they'll get back to me. I'm going to try and look and see how to do a hard reset on the watch completely. Excuse yourself there. Anyway, my Great Dane decided he had to come through and smash into me in the process. So definitely he's been kind of glad to see me when I got back to the house there and picked him up. He was definitely ready to go for a run. He also, they said he didn't go to the bathroom all day, which is really weird. Usually he's out 2 or 3 times a day peeing and usually poops at least once, sometimes twice a day. And I said, well, it might be the fact he wants to run because he likes to definitely go out there now, like when I'm running. I made it like down their steps and like 5 feet out into their yard, and he starts like, he was pissing right there. And then basically I took off running, made it like a block up the road, and he had a shit in the yard there too. So I texted her back, giving her a hard time. I said, did you try taking him outside at all? Because he seemed to go really good for me, and she laughed and came back with, no, I never thought of that. That was never crossed my mind, was to actually take him out. So I told her that he was starting to become a bit of a diva, and he asked me to ask you to please turn your back next time when he goes out, because he don't want to be have an audience of strangers watching him pee and poop. So she didn't find that too funny because she didn't want to think about the fact of her being a stranger, because he actually lived with her for a while. They actually had him, they'd rescued him, and then I end up with him. So she kind of gets a little bit upset when she doesn't think about the fact that she thinks she's still like the original mom kind of thing. So definitely good time. I'm super exhausted, super tired. Gonna try and get some rest tonight. Didn't sleep with a crap last night. Didn't sleep with a crap the night before. So definitely just same old stuff. Gonna just wrap it up and hopefully get some good sleep here. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.